welcome to my channel. I am Suzanne Light. It's great to have you with me today. It's a gorgeous spring day. Now let's just check some things out here. Let's make sure we don't have any mascara smeared under our eyes, which I'm sure I did from wiping my eyes so much. Square! But in the last video, it was driving me crazy because I had that mascara down there. You know, what can I say? What can I say? I gotta turn you around and show you the Yoshino cherry trees in my front yard. Hold on. Are those not beautiful? And they're really not gonna bloom quite as full as they normally do because of the storms that came through. But look at that. And once they start to fall, it'll look just like it's snowing. But aren't they beautiful? But today is somebody's 94th birthday. And I'm going to pick her up and we're going, okay. So I usually buy her the things I know she needs. I mean, like at Christmas, I bought her a brand new purse. Not that she needed it, but I just knew she doesn't like old women purses. She likes cute, stylish purses. So, you know, we're all the time buying her bird seed, bird feeders. My brother keeps her, well, my brother, I don't buy bird seed. My brother keeps her stocked in huge bags because she has bird feeders everywhere. She loves to see the birds. And in case you're new to my channel and you don't know who I'm talking about, once again, I could just get on here and assume, but my mother is 94 years old today. Everybody that watches faithfully calls her Maw Maw Luv. She was just Maw Maw until Ashley was born. And mother would tell her all the time, Maw Maw loves you. So Ashley adapted that to mean Maw Maw Luv, which I just think is totally precious. And so that's what she's called. And of course, some of the bigger grandkids still call her just Maw Maw. But she's Maw Maw Luv to all of Ashley's friends and to all of y'all. She's 94 today. So I said, well, Mother, is there anything that you want me to get you for your birthday? And she's like, I said, you got a new purse and we don't carry it half the time. The baby goats own me. The baby goats over here own me. They are so cute. So, and we had bought her some, you know, some new tops and stuff lately. She wears just the same kind of little pairs of pants, and we'll buy her new shoes, you know. She said, well, I do need one of those things. I don't wear it very often, but I do need to have a good one. And I said, what thing, Mother? And she said, you know, one of them things. And I was like, no, don't know what you're talking about. She said, you know, one of them things. I said, a bra? She said, yes. Not that I got anything to put in it, but I do need to put it on when I go to the doctor, because you don't wear one half the time anyway. And I said, okay, we'll go get you a new bra. And she said, and I want some new panties. I only got 3 pair that I like. And I was like, well, that is not good, because I have about 30 pair, maybe 40. I love panties, TMI. But I want, when I go in there, I want multiple pairs to choose from. And so we had bought her 3, kind of like I wear the Victoria's Secrets with a wider band across the top. And I had bought her 3 pair at Belk, something like that. She said, I like those with those things across the top. And I was like, okay, we'll go get you some bras and panties. And then I'm taking her out to eat. We're gonna mask her up. We're gonna take her in a restaurant like we did for my birthday and let her eat. Now, the little place we're going is north of us. It's called Coleman. And there's some good restaurants there, and I'd like to think that we're going to end up at one of the good restaurants, but I have a feeling if she's going to get to go into a restaurant, it's going to be Cracker Barrel. It's going to be Cracker Barrel because she has not eaten there in over a year. So let me stop and get some gas again. Oh, gas is getting higher and higher and higher. I started to put on my Facebook the other day, but I didn't want to start an argument, but I just wanted to say, don't spend your stimulus money. You're going to need it for gas money in the days to come. Ooh, I pity these people that are having to drive a lot, because I know that it's taken a lot of money. Every time I go to fill up, it's higher than it was the time before. I'm not giving her birthday cards today. I'm gonna go back by the post office when I take her home. Now I'm so self-conscious about my makeup on here because that speck of mascara about drove me crazy. But I'm gonna take her back home, and then I'm gonna go up one day this week and video her and open them up so that we can have time, because you can only do so much with her in one day before she wears out. And by the time we go get those things that she needs and take her to eat and bring her back, she will be worn completely out. So and if you still want to send her a birthday card late, I may not, you know, be able to open all of them on screen. And Teresa Nance, your birthday card that you sent me got put with some mail that John put where we never put mail, and I saw where it was mailed the 1st of March, and I just found it last night, and it was a beautiful card, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message inside. And thank you so much. I know that you pray for me and that you uphold me. And she expressed in her card how thankful she was that God had brought me into her life. And ditto, girlfriend, I feel the same way. So I wanted you to know I just found your card last night, but sometimes it's just on time. It's just like when you're supposed to. I do want to say one more thing. Thank y'all for praying for me, for my neck and shoulders. I went up after church yesterday and had Pastor to pray for me. It is a little better, but it's not over. And so I don't seem to be in the excruciating pain that I was in Friday and Saturday, but right now I'm very aware that it is hurting. So just keep praying. Barbara Parker texted me this morning and said, girl, I am praying for you. And y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. I really, really do. It's a distraction, guys. I mean, there may be something physically wrong with me, but if you don't think that the enemy uses distractions to keep you from doing what God wants you to do, think again, because he does. You know, some people don't think everything out in spiritual meanings like I do, but I'm a spiritual being as well as a human being. And if you don't think the enemy comes and attacks, look at Job. I mean, I'm not putting myself in Job category by no means, but it's real. Distractions are real, but God is greater. And so y'all just keep praying. Get the birthday girl in action. Happy birthday to you.
I'm just barely ain't here.
You're not?
Nah.
What's
I feel
wrong?
like a turd.
You feel like a turd?
Yeah.
Well, we're taking you off, and as long as you don't smell like a turd, we'll let you
I
go.
that one, but I've lost my socks, my shoes, and everything.
Look what I got you.
Hey, you couldn't have got me nothing I like no better. I'll tell you that.
Actually, your favorite son-in-law bought those for
I
you.
know my son. My son.
Son-in-law.
He's my buddy.
What? Are you not getting any attention at all? None? It's not your birthday. We need to fix you a day for your birthday, too. Yeah. What have you got? What you got?
Jessica brought them to me.
Are those not? Those are some of the prettiest ones I've seen, Jessica.
Oh, they're all pretty,
Aren't they beautiful? Fresh
What's
flowers. What does it say? Let's do it this way. This would be a better birthday if you do it that way.
40.
Make it 49.
Bull crap. I woke up last night. I thought maybe I was 300. I didn't know.
Well, hey, it's a good sign that you just woke up.
Huh?
It's
Yes.
a good
I'll take it.
she-
I hadn't done
Your
it.
necklace.
I gotta go fix my hair too.
Okay. So I told her, Jessica, we're taking her in to eat. And I said, now, there's some different places up there, but there is a Cracker Barrel. And she's like, oh, if I could go in Cracker Barrel, that'd be wonderful.
We ain't been since all this mess.
She hasn't been in over a year. Over a
You
year
ever
now.
been, you ever been to Cracker Barrel, Jessica? Yeah. It's good. I love it.
So Greg was asking me, I guess he just didn't feel good or something, but he didn't know that I had called Mother to tell her that he was coming. And I did it so that she'd be dressed, you know.
Because, you know, I'm not too...
Well, I just didn't want you to be in your gown and have company come up, you know.
Well, I'd take off to the back door.
Yeah. So, but anyway, he said, well, I said, me and Jessica's taking her off for her birthday. And he said, where are y'all going? But anyway, I said, we're taking Mother to buy panties and bras. You want to go with us? And he said, I'd rather have my fingernails pulled off. He is so funny. How does it feel to be 94 years old today?
Feels like you ain't gonna be here long, but that's nice.
So 4 years ago, when we took her to Cheesecake Factory, they were singing happy birthday to her, and at the very end she said, it's gonna be my last.
And that's when Ashley got me that little book.
So it wasn't your last. Only God knows.
Well, he knows. He knows. He knows. I don't know whether he wants with me. I'm to aggravate no ever.
Well, he's trying to give you time to get saved, is what it is.
Who said I didn't already get saved? I've been in every church in the capital. I can't get not one of them. Ain't gonna need me trying.
I'm just teasing. I love Caesar.
But let me tell you, I've been in every one of them, and every one looked just alike, act just alike. So all of them.
Well,
I have been in somewhere they jumped high as their head.
Ooh, I'm too out of shape to jump high. Some of them young people at our church, they kind of jump a little bit, and I'm like,
you're seen them. You just have to see them old timey ones.
Yeah, I know.
They go, wow. You don't know.
How do they go?
And carry on, my Lord. You just, I told Mama to just stand and
well, now, if you've been raised Pentecostal, which I wasn't, but I had a Pentecostal grandmother. Now, Mama Rogers was, though.
I don't think we was Pen or nothing.
But we were Baptist when I was growing up. So, but I'd go to Pentecostal church with my grandmother, and then occasionally I'd go to revivals and stuff where I go to church now. And the Pentecostals were very expressive. I'm looking for a nice one. But I can remember the old saints of old getting somebody in the altar and praying with them, and one of them would be saying, hold on. And the other one would be saying, let it go. Hold on, sister. And the other one would be saying, let it go, sister. And you're like, hold on, let it go. Hold on. And then Jessica was raised Church of Christ, so she would have been mortified if she'd ever been in one of those services.
Well, Jessica got no sense. It wouldn't mortify her, but she would not want to stay.
She would be shocked. But Mother, do you remember when the Brock brothers came right there to that huge tent revival? I mean, you came, and that guy went and jumped over those chairs. Me and Mother was like, Mother looked at me and she said, are you ready to go? And I said, I think so. It was right there on the old concert ground. Yes, it was back, I think it was in the late 60s. And I was just, and Mother looked at me when that guy started jumping those chairs, and she said, are you ready to go? I said, I think so. And now you got two Pentecostal kids. Dana took off yesterday morning just walking down across the front. Carter probably thought he was a total idiot, and I was down there the Sunday before, so Carter's like, oh Lord, I started going to this church, and I've got an aunt and uncle that's crazy. But yeah, Pentecostal, old-timey Pentecostal services were interesting. You'd either be in the middle of it or you'd be scared to death. And I can remember the young people saying, back when I taught senior high Sunday school, and they'd be like, oh, I hope so-and-so don't shout or show out because I'm bringing a date from another church.
Oh, don't have a time, don't you? I don't know what this fizzle, all that is. So I just have to sit and look at the wall.
Yeah. Mama, what is TikTok?
Well, I guess it's just something they set on top of something. TikTok. I don't know. Now, don't ask me because
is that it? What do you think TikTok is? I done told you though. Now it's
you told me, but I really don't know what you do with it.
It's little videos that you watch. Well, I want to ask you a question. I want to know your opinion. What is the cancel culture?
What is the what?
The cancel culture.
Lord God.
Now you watch the news.
Around here.
You watch the news all the time. What is cancel culture?
I really don't know.
You don't? They're canceling people. If they don't like you, they're canceling you.
Well, that's not very nice.
And I have a feeling that if they had their way, they would cancel old people too.
Oh, I know.
Quit drawing those checks so they can pay for all this stimulus money.
Well, just let them go on and do it. They're going to be old one time. They'll do their butt.
Well, yeah, because if you, I'm gonna say left wing. It may not be all left wing. I don't know. But if you say something, if you're a singer, a movie star, a political figure, anybody, and they don't like you now, and you say something they don't like, they work to destroy you.
Is that right?
Did you know they've taken Focus on the Family off of Twitter too?
Well, I heard him say something about Trump's going to be back on again, so he must be on.
I think he's been coming back talking. I think he's fixing to start working for
somebody else or something.
20. Oh, you're talking about being on some?
Yeah.
He's not going. He won't be on Twitter. He just needs to design his own Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, he's got all the money and the means, but they took Focus on the Family with Pastor James Dobson. He's been around forever. Yeah. He has been canceled from Twitter. I don't know the story on it, so I'll have to look it up.
Did y'all see that poor little man walking upstairs? I sat down and cried. Did y'all see it? I said to myself, oh Lord.
Who was it, Mother?
A poor little preacher. I mean, whatever he is. I thought to myself, he's going to bust it. It's on the plane. He fell 3 times.
Oh, God, I can't see.
I know about how he feels.
Did y'all see that? Poor little fella fall up himself.
His little butt went down, and it took another step, and it went down again. And he just kept on. I think I've seen it go down 3 times. I'm not sure.
3 times and you're out.
He'd skip a while.
I need to barf. I cough so hard. Hold on. This is going to be cut out.
This is plain truth. I seen it. I know what they're doing to him.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have my hair up now. You're going to put that on, I guess.
Of course I am.
Of
course I am. No, that's the reason. While ago when we was talking, I thought, well, I'll just turn it off. And I thought, well, no, I'll just roll it and I'll edit it. That's the reason you don't turn it off with her. Did y'all see that poor little man going up the steps?
What is a poor old fella? He ain't no bigger than a fart in the world. And he goes up there and he took one little leg. This little leg was hanging out. And I thought, he's going to do this to himself. And where them old ugly women can do what they want to.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know it was that funny. I was serious about that.
Oh, he just kept falling and kept falling.
About
They've got it on running. And then, have you seen the meme where they've got the lift chair going up the airplane?
No, I haven't seen that.
They've got the lift chairs like they do on steps.
Yeah.
And they've got one going up the airplane steps with him sitting in it. Well, hence the reason he is not capable to be.
He's not really.
And I mean, who was it that fell? Was it one of our presidents fell? I was trying to think who that was to remember. One of them did take a little bit of a fall. I can't remember who it was.
Suzanne, I know you're going to have a good time.
Oh, man, that was so funny.
I couldn't breathe.
I was thinking, I thought, what man?
Oh, I knew the minute she said it where she was going. That's the reason my subscribers love her. And they'll tell me all the time, don't beep her out. And I'm like, it's a Christian channel. I have to. No, she doesn't say anything bad. It's just a little off color sometimes.
Yeah, I said it.
And when you're 94, you should get to say what you want to, as long as it's not horrible.
That's what they like it, yeah.
They like you when you do pass on to be with Jesus.
Yeah.
My ratings will go way down. They'll say, "Oh, your channel is not near as fun as it was when Mama was here." I will work for hours and prepare a teaching lesson and get 400 or 500 views on it, and then I'll take her somewhere and we'll just shoot the bull and I'll get 1,500 views on it. And I'm like, that's what's wrong with this world.
Yeah, it is. That's what's wrong with it. I'm not having it done.
You're not having it done. Oh like to be entertained.
See, I heard Jessica say turd, and I knew she was all right then. I never had turd.
You cusser, you. 94 years old. I should have written you a song.
I don't even know what to talk about.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's weird. It makes me wonder why I'm there.
Because God intends for you to be.
I don't know. I'm not very nice.
Well, sometimes you're not.
Okay, but there's one thing you have to figure out. I don't bother nobody, so.
You don't bother nobody.
And I
You
like,
really have never bothered
no, I
anybody.
never have in my life.
Mother's never been a person that's been in the middle of
Or
drama
meddle with old junk
or
people
instigating. She hadn't. She's just always minded her own business.
talking. And you know, Dino said something. He was out there talking to Jessica the other day, and I didn't think about it then. But he looked at Jessica. He says hadn't been talking about, I think, cleaning your. He said, Mother used to clean that whole thing out there.
Yeah, she did.
And I told Dino yesterday. I said, Dino, I said, you know what? I said, that's kind of surprised me. I said, I wouldn't even have thought about you remembering that.
Oh yeah.
But he told, didn't you, Jessica? So did I.
Oh, she would rake it. She'd have it clean as could be.
I got me a big piece of plastic and I'd pull it down on it, and then I'd take it down to the edge there and dump it.
When I broke my arm, she don't even remember this now, but when I broke my arm in 1999, I was in such a mess because it was my right arm, and we lived in that house at Boldo, and that's when the long linen dresses were so popular, and long linen dresses, and I had several that buttoned all the way down the front, and they were just long linen. She would come up on the weekends and she'd iron everything that I needed to put on to go to work because I couldn't do nothing. But Mother would come up and iron all of my linen for me.
I always did.
And I told her that the other day, and she said, I don't remember doing that.
What
I told you that the other day, and you're like, I don't remember doing that.
was I doing?
When you ironed all my linen. When you ironed my clothes for me.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all know that this car is so smart? I've got it on cruise control right now.
Yeah.
Did you know it? If I never touch the brake, it won't let me hit a car. It brakes for you.
I'm no longer
And
that needs that kind.
When I was at Home Goods the other day, I was backing up very slowly. Well, the car went flying behind me. Across this, it
Where
did
was you at, sir?
in Birmingham at Home Goods.
Yeah.
I think it was just this. I don't think it was down here. It did a big red streak and it said brake, and it braked and kept that car from me hitting that car. But John, on the interstate the other day, the traffic came to a big stop and he wasn't quite, and it braked for him. And he didn't even have it on cruise then. But I've got it one car's length away. So I've got it set. You can see, you can fix it up to 3 car lengths away. But as long as I've got it set, it will slow down to accommodate the traffic that's in front of me. It's pretty neat. I guess it's been so long since we had a new car, I didn't know none of them did that.
Now from now, let's let Jessica see words. I ain't heard her. Have you heard her?
Yeah, I heard
I
her.
didn't hear her.
I heard her.
She better bark or something.
She's with us. It's hard for her to get a word in edgewise.
I know. But I got news for you, honey. She don't get them in when there ain't nobody around. I have to make her talk.
I always liked the girls in school that had the little quiet personalities, and they were a little softly spoken, and I was like, what? I always thought that would be neat to be one of those little quiet ladies. It's just not gonna happen. I'm so in your face, whether you want me to or not.
You're hurt from where you come from.
I know, from whence I came.
Well, I can show you right here.
But I went to school with some girls, and you just see them, they'd be sitting there so pretty and quiet, and I'm just like, hey y'all, what you doing? What's going on? I'm gonna have my camera on.
Oh, there it is. It's down there. There it is.
There.
Jessica, this would be for me and you, but
Well, thanks. You don't include me in on the party.
We get 3.
Jessica, can you imagine wearing those? Ashley's quit wearing thongs. She said they're ridiculous, and she's not wearing them anymore. Oh, Mother.
The days of those for me are
Mother. There you go. That's for you.
That's what you need.
That's what you need right there. Red and black.
What do I need it for?
Red and black's always
Where
a
I can
good.
find it when it's dark.
Hold them up. They'd look good on you. They're big and
There.
cut.
That little thing would be on my knees in about 30 minutes.
We got you some shirts and panties and bras, and what we're gonna go look for now?
I guess the grub would be good.
Grub would be good. Wait, you said it was cute.
It is cute, but who wants flamingos on
You
this?
should.
I don't
They're very
like flamingos.
stylish. Very stylish. How do you clean your nose with a mask?
No wonder it's red.
I know it. Hold on a minute. Well, we just had the best. That's my car talking to me.
Okay.
We just had the best birthday lunch. This woman had dumplings, slaw,
And it was
And-
delicious.
fried apples. Jessica and I had breakfast. We were not good at all because we got birthday cake at home. But
But that ain't not all.
But
of
that's
it.
not all.
There's more to the story.
there's, where I'm concerned, there's always more to the story. We're walking out and Jessica says, Suzanne, has the kids been drawing on you? And I went,
And then I reached.
and I was like, what? She's like, hold on just a minute. And she pulls my back of my sweater down, and I'm going to insert the pictures.
She's used to seeing other people do things. She's done one of her own.
It's the new rage around town, guys. It's the new rage.
She done the goofy
It's
stuff
called
today.
backwards. It's called scratching your back with an ink pen when your husband's not at home, not knowing that the ink pen is on,
And then taking
and then going out in public.
then-
Jessica has just about had a heart attack out in the parking lot.
She's
We've
got
just
such a
about,
kick out of
if
it.
the truth's known, we've probably peed on ourselves a little bit.
You would have that.
And Mother was even seeing it. Mother, as bad as Mother has seen, she was seeing it. So I just want y'all to know that I am a
I thought
trendsetter.
somebody scratched you.
They did. I did.
I know, but I didn't know it was you.
With
I
an
was
ink pen in my back.
I was going to be mad at him for hurting my child.
Oh, it felt so good. And then I said, well, let me go get my scratcher. I
Oh,
think
my
I need to
Lord.
stick to the scratcher. What y'all think?
I bet that looked really cute. Her
Oh
doing.
my gosh. I've been out in public. I am so humiliated. I was just wondering who all has seen it while we
don't
were in
believe-
Belt.
I don't know if they have or not.
It's like, that woman's got a weird tattoo. It kind of looks like ink marks. Jessica's loving it. She's sending it to Maddie. She's at Auburn
Jessica's gonna have a
University.
stroke.
What is Maddie saying?
She just said no with a bunch of exclamation marks. I said she's been all over Coleman with it.
Tell her that I'm starting a new trend for her to do it at Auburn, so it'll be a new trend. All right, guys, we are closing this out. We've had a full day. Mama's tired.
But I've had a good time.
Had a good time. How's it feel to be 94?
It feels like you're 94.
We've had a great time. We love y'all. And we're going to open her cards this week, so be watching for that. So, oh, you're wiping your nose with your, I thought it was with your mask. You just got your mask
Oh,
down
I got
below.
the mask under there. This
Yeah,
is
we're
my-
tired of these old stupid masks, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm just going to take it because I'll lose it if I don't.
Yeah. Well, tell them bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Tell them bye, Jessica.
Bye.
Jessica said, I hate being in these
Jessica's
videos. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
There ain't many people I know that's 94 years old can go buy bras and underwear and go shopping.
And we had to keep her out of the lacy thongs.
I'm telling you, what, mother, you want to wear a thong at 94 years old?
A what?
A thong, that's that little...
She wanted one, but
You know,
she
it
thought
looks-
it was to floss her teeth with. Look at her. Look at her holding that
Mother,
thong up.
Is that you? That's
Yeah.
one of them thongs.
Look. That's her.
I don't want one of them things.
That looks like something flossed up your butt.
Yeah, and another thing, too,
said
I
it
don't know what none of them's doing with them. They drive me
There's
crazy.
a lot of things that they do with
Do
them.
you know what? But you know, half the time I don't know what her them two's talking about.
What are they talking in foreign language? That's what Church of God and Church of Christ doing.
No, it ain't that. It's something else. And ask her what we've been laughing at.
I'm giving the message and Jessica's interpreting.
What have y'all been doing?
Dana,
Ask her
come
what
look.
happened.
Come
She
look.
was ahead of
Dana,
me.
hold on.
We her little goose.
Looks like they've been doing some of that stuff.
Lynn
with them
Chambers,
leather stuff. What do you call
said,
that?
She said, what was you doing?
he said, just admit it, it's a tattoo gone bad.
Looks like a tree branch is going back.
Jessica said it looked like a mountain peak.
blame bad when you see it, ain't it?
That's what I said. You know, so we turned
So I
around.
pulled her shirt down, and there it was. It's a whole rat's nest.
Jessica, I mean, we came by here and I said,
And
there's
Jessica about to die, and me about to die, and Suzanne about blumps. I said, oh, so I'm so glad being
Oh,
what happened.
she has
was
just
her,
said it
not
about 10 times. She's so glad it's me.
I didn't glad it's her, but I'm just glad it wasn't us for her to say something about.
So we come by here and I blow the horn and she said, well, what is he doing there?
See, I
Jessica
don't-
said, well, Mama, he lives there.
Yeah, look, I
wasn't
live right
looking.
up on that hill.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, Terry's working today. I
Is
put
she?
her, yeah, buddy, I put her butt to work.
So you through
Yeah.
for the day?
Now I'm going down here helping boys build that house.
Lord, you work more than anybody I've ever seen.
I got fired from down there. It was the only free job I ever had and got fired from.
You got fired from
Yeah, they
it?
fired me on the last job
Why?
because I shot him with a nail gun. They beat the fire out of me.
I know they beat him up all the
They do. I'm
time.
black and blue all over.
Well, if you weren't so devil-taking mean,
I was over at Point Cronkite and BJ was down doing something and I just downed him. And it was just like awakening a little giant. These Harleys are rough. Don't you look here? Look, I have lost so much weight. I'm just wrinkled. Look at
Oh,
that.
I know. I got it. That's called
you help me
crepe
take
skin.
Terry says that's called. Oh, look at that water.
Look here.
Got your gobble going.
Yeah, look at that gobble. Look, mother. Can you see that?
And I don't
You don't feel it?
No, I don't.
Woman, I went down there by the store a while ago. She went by and her husband said, she says, you still looking good.
Old goat. You stand there and never let them listen.
Well, what can I say?
You could keep your mouth shut.
Well, I ain't said nothing to
You're too
him.
much like me to know.
She made you a birthday cake.
Yeah, she told
You
me
want it
that-
to say 94 or 49?
Oh, well, whichever one sounds the best.
Come, you want to sit down with us?
Yeah, just sit down, then you can get her picture up there.
Yeah. That's cute.
We're not gonna light the candles. We
No.
don't have a lighter because we don't
No,
smoke.
we don't need it. We got plenty.
Oh, that's
of
pretty
light.
with their flowers
Come
there.
on over here, cutie. Yeah. Now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Great. Happy birthday to you. Riggs, what you want to say? Is that your grandma? Say that's my grandma.
No.
Say we love you.
Yeah, I said happy birthday to Grandma.
Say happy birthday, Great.
Happy birthday,
Say we love you.
Grandma.
This is my song to Maw Maw Luv.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama, aka Great. Happy birthday to you.
Bye.
That was great.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
Love you.
Is that all?
Yes.
How old is she?
94.
What year do you think she was born?
March 21.
Well, yeah, March 22nd. What year? How many years was 94 years ago?
1935. 1935.
Nope, even longer.
1925.
1927.
Dang! I was so close.
Hey, do you think there was cars when Great was born, or was it
Yeah.
horse and buggy?
No, those are horse and buggies.
What do you think?
Horse and buggies.
You don't think there was any cars? You think there's a
There
TV?
might be G-Wagons. No, there's no TVs.
Was there internet?
No. There might be G-Wagons.
Love you, Great.
Love you.
Bye. Hey, old lady. Happy birthday. I know that you used to say that you would never live to even see your quarter collection finished. Not only have you lived to see that, but you have also lived to see me have 3 kids. How crazy is that your next to youngest grandchildren now has 3 kids and is 40. So happy birthday. It shows how old you are. We love you. Mwah.